Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Rage. Today we're going to be going over a special series that we're going to be presenting here at the Rage Conquest channel. Alypillwazaa versus the Dejected, first to 5 win series. Let's get this started with game 1. So before we get this game started, guys, let's talk about the difference in setups. Ally is starting with both her champions in the corner. They're both playing Antirush, but as you see, Dejected is playing with a champion on the front line. This means Dejected is going to be playing a more offensive game and Ally is going to be playing a more defensive game. So let's see how this starts off. So Ally starts with Scout up 4 to try and control the center of the board, and Dejected starts with Scout up 4 as well, trying to fight for center control. This is the standard Conquest opening, and usually by the second move you will be able to tell what kind of game your opponent's trying to play at. Ally continues with another Scout up 4. This is to try and strengthen her center control over the board. And Dejected decides to play Scout up 3. The Scout up 4, Scout up 3 attack. And Ally decides to play the 3 Scouts defense. Dejected uses Stoicism on his Scout, hoping that Ally will Chastise and kills one of her Scouts. But instead she uses Charge, which is the correct move in this situation, and attacks his wall. Now if Dejected were to attack Ally's champion and Chastise the Scout at his base, Ally has a move of Scout up 6, and then she can Battle Cry the next turn and weaken his champion after he kills a Scout. So that is not a very good continuation to go down. So that doesn't happen here, they just exchange Scouts. Dejected makes sure to fix the wall as he kills the Scout, and Ally decides to play Scout up 5, creating her own Scout up 3, Scout up 4 opening attack, and recapturing his aggressive Scout. Now with this idea in mind, she can easily capture his Scout and use Stoicism on it, but here he decides to play a different move, and Ally gets a different idea down. And I thought this was a really interesting move in my opinion. So here, keep in mind of the key differences that are happening in the game right now. Ally right now no longer has a wall, while Dejected does. So here, Dejected decides to play Foot Soldier up 3, offering the Foot Soldier to be battle cried out by Ally, because she no longer has a wall, and he thinks he can get an aggressive opportunity out of it. So after Foot Soldier up 3, Ally stops to think for a bit, and decides to play Scout Battle Cry, taking the Foot Soldier, a very risky move. And she in turn decides to Chastise the champion as well. So here, Dejected decides to move his corner champion up 4 and Chastise Ally's Scout, because he cannot kill it right now without Battle Cry, and he wants to gain an offensive attack for losing his Foot Soldier. So he continues by Chastising. And now, Ally decides to play a very clever move, because right now her wall is completely destroyed, making it very easy for Dejected to come into her base and kill her champions. So she rebuilds the wall with the Foot Soldier and ends her turn, allowing Dejected to recapture the Scout. However, Dejected recaptures the Scout not with his champion, but with another Scout. And this is where things get pretty interesting, actually. So, Dejected recaptures the Scout, and then ends his turn with another Scout. This allows Ally to use Stoicism and be able to weaken his champions the next turn, because he just used Chastise. He moves his champion up 4 and allows her to weaken his champion. And now he decides to make the most of this situation. Dejected charges his champion and uses Battle Cry and kills a halberd. The reason why he uses Battle Cry here is so he can gain it a turn earlier. And if he used it later, Ally could possibly have Battle Cry ready and kill him if he used Stoicism first here. So she chastises him and moves a Scout up 4. Basically, with this idea, she is trying to reestablish some center control on the board, which is a good idea. And Dejected follows up with Stoicism on his own champion. This allows Dejected to be able to weaken one of her champions to 100 HP. And as you will see, Ally now has a clear advantage over Dejected. But Dejected is not going to be giving up anytime soon. Here, Ally plays Halberd up 4, stopping Dejected's champion from moving back 4 and trying to escape. With this idea in mind, he is going to be forced to weaken one of her champions to 100 HP. So he goes ahead and does that, and now Ally decides to take another bold move here, and she uses Charge and Battle Cry, weakening his champion to 200 HP. So now his one champion that's alive is 200 HP. So she has a full 500 HP champion difference. Now he decides to play Scout up 6, and Ally meets this threat with Scout up 4. But here, Dejected gets a tactical idea, and I thought this was a very interesting move that he pulled off. I thought it was a very good move, and as you'll shortly see, this is what happens. He weakens the halberd to 100 HP, allowing it to be killed by the other scout. She decides to follow up with her 500 HP champion up 3 or up 2. She has to move up 2 because he has Charge and Battle Cry ready, and she doesn't want to lose her champion to that halberd. So she carefully counts the spaces and makes sure to be up there. And now Dejected plays a very interesting tactical move here, and I thought this was brilliant. He moves his scout to the side and chastises the halberd, threatening to recapture the halberd with his scout. She in turn decides to chastise his scout back since she chastised her halberd, and this was his tactical plan. I thought this was a brilliancy in this game. So what he does is he lures her to use Chastise, and then after she uses Chastise, he decides to charge his own halberd while her Chastise is on cooldown and use Stoicism, killing her halberd and giving him an offensive position. Now Ally is forced to play Stoicism on her 500 HP champion because she doesn't want to lose it or have it weakened, and now he is able to kill her champion, her 100 HP champion, with his halberd. And now he gets another offensive idea, and he plays Scout up 3. And what this does is it's threatening multiple things, actually, believe it or not. Now Ally is forced to move her champion up 2 behind the foot soldier, but now the scout is threatening to go behind the foot soldier and weaken her 500 HP champion. So she can't really play foot soldier up 4 because she'll be getting her champion weakened. As you can see, he's moving his scout down, trying to find an opening there. So if she plays foot soldier up 4, he can just move back and attack the champion. And she actually does decide to play this because she doesn't really see any other continuation that she could play. However, this wasn't the strongest move. The strongest move was to play champion up 4 here, putting her champion in range of his. And he would have to move his champion back, and that would have been the best move, threatening beast charge against his champion. However, she does not play this, and she plays foot soldier up 4. The less strong of the two continuations, and this is actually going for a draw, believe it or not. As you will shortly see, she plays her foot soldier up 4 and threatens charge BC, and he moves his scout in towards her champion, threatening BC. So after she uses charge and BC here and kills the champion, her opponent BC's his scout, and it hits her champion and ends his turn. Now here she decides to use Stoicism and whacks the halberd. And she actually makes a plan here, but it's actually a blunder, as you will shortly see. So Dejected chastises the foot soldier and ends his turn. And Ally makes a blunder here, believe it or not, and plays champion up 4, putting the champion in range of the halberd while it was weakened. And Dejected sees his chance. But however, Ally wanted to play this move because she believed she could finish the halberd with her foot soldier since it was 100 HP. However, this doesn't go according to plan due to miscalculation. This is what happens in the game. Dejected charges and kills the champion, as Ally planned. However, unfortunately here, now Ally is going to be forced to slowly push up the board here while she waits for her commands to come back. And Dejected stalls perfectly here, knowing her cooldowns and playing them against her. So now she's forced to move back again. Because he has Battle Cry. So, she moves back and ends her turn. And now, as you can see, it's pretty evident that she's not going to catch him before he gets charged BC. So, now the race continues. Now she has charged BC and he's going to be pushed away. So he moves down 3. And Ally is going to be forced to move up 3, because if she moves up 4, then he will be able to battle cry his halberd and kill her foot soldier. So she can only move up 3 each time, and this buys him enough time to get to the end game of halberd versus foot soldier. If she would have let her champion be the last piece to be alive, she would have drawn the game. However, that did not happen, and as you will see, this is how the game ends. Will Ally be able to win against this halberd? It is 100 HP, but it has 2 range, and she only has 1 range. So let's see what happens. Bum bum bum. Ally pushes the halberd back to the corner. But just in the nick of time, Dejected gets his commands back. Bum bum bum. It's only 100 HP. Can Ally pull off a win here, or will she lose the game? Let's see. This is the moment that decides it all. She plays foot soldier up 4 in stoicism because he has charge and battle cry next. He uses stoicism and it moves his foot soldier, or his halberd, in range of her foot soldier. She uses battle cry and ends her turn. And what is the winning move here? Can you guess it? Drum roll. Halberd battle cry. Attacking the foot soldier out of range, making it 100 HP. And the halberd has a 300 HP boost. Making Dejected win the first game of this series. Dang. Did you guys expect that to happen? I sure did not expect that. I thought Ally was going to win for sure. She charges away and tries to escape, but we all know that's futile because you can't escape the halberd. Good game. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you enjoyed that. I thank you for watching. Dejected 1, Ally 0.